Here's a detailed and clear explanation of Chapter 8 of the Bhagavad Gita, titled Chapter 8, Akshara Brahma Yoga, the Yoga of the Imperishable Absolute. Chapter 8 is a deeply spiritual discourse where Krishna reveals profound truths about the nature of Brahman, the supreme reality, the eternal soul, the power of remembrance at death, and the paths leading to liberation. This chapter comprises 28 verses and is framed around Arjuna's sincere questions about the soul, karma, and ultimate destiny. 1 Arjuna's 7 questions, verse 1 to 2. The chapter begins with Arjuna asking 7 crucial spiritual questions. What is Brahman? What is the self, Adhyatma? What is karma? What is the material manifestation, Adhibhuta? What is the divine principle, Adhidaiva? What is sacrifice, Adhiyajna? And how is it present in the body? And how is it realized at the time of death? These are deep, philosophical inquiries meant to understand not just life, but what happens at the moment of death, a critical moment in Hindu philosophy, believed to affect the soul's journey forward. Krishna's answers. Definitions of spiritual terms. Krishna gives brief but profound definitions. Brahman, the imperishable supreme reality, beyond all dualities, verse 3. Adhyatma, the individual self or spiritual consciousness residing in the body. Karma, the action that sustains the creation and causes rebirth. Adhibhuta, the perishable physical world, including the body and all material forms. The cosmic intelligence, or the supreme consciousness governing all beings, often linked with Ishvara. Adhyajna, the Supreme Lord, Krishna himself, dwelling in the heart of all beings, the inner witness of all sacrifice. The importance of the moment of death. This is one of the central teachings of the chapter. Whoever remembers me at the time of death, he attains my nature without doubt. 8.5. Krishna emphasizes that the final thought at the time of death determines the soul's next destination. Hence, it is vital to live life in a way that one remembers God constantly, so that at the final moment, the mind naturally turns to Him. He adds, whatever one remembers at the end of life, that alone one attains because of being always absorbed in that. 8.6. This underscores the power of habitual remembrance, smarana, and consistent focus in spiritual practice. The yogic path to the Supreme. Krishna outlines how a devoted yogi, through practice of meditation, breath control, pranayama, and focus on the divine syllable Om, can consciously depart the body and reach the eternal realm, beyond rebirth. Meditating on the Supreme Person with a steady mind and devotion, one attains Him. The yogi brings the life force upwards through the energy centers, chakras, fixing the mind on Krishna, chanting Om, the sacred sound symbolizing the Absolute. 5. The eternal abode. Krishna speaks of the imperishable spiritual world, Paramdhamma, often called Vaikuntha or Goloka, where souls live in eternal union with the divine. This abode is not lit by sun, moon, or fire, beyond the cycles of creation and destruction, the destination of those who attain Him. Having reached me, they do not return to this temporary world of suffering. 8.15. This contrasts with the material universe, where beings are trapped in the cycle of birth and death, samsara. 6. The cycles of creation and dissolution. Krishna explains the cosmic timeline. A day of Brahma lasts 4.32 billion years, during which the universe exists. A night of Brahma lasts the same, during which it dissolves. This cycle continues eternally. All beings are subject to this cycle, appearing and disappearing with the cosmos, except those who attain the Supreme, who transcend time itself. 7. The 2 paths after death. Krishna now introduces a dual path framework for the soul after death. 1. The bright path, ch8e marga, for the wise and spiritually realized, leads directly to liberation, associated with fire, light, the sun, and knowledge. No return to birth. 2. The dark path, dumrati marga, for those attached to material pursuits and rituals, leads to rebirth, associated with smoke, night, and ignorance. These 2 paths, bright and dark, are considered eternal. One leads to liberation, the other to rebirth. 8.26. This echoes the Upanishadic idea that spiritual evolution determines post-death trajectory. 8. The great secret of devotion. In the closing verses, Krishna reiterates that the devotee who sincerely worships him with unwavering faith, regardless of when or how death comes, attains the supreme. He encourages Arjuna, "Therefore, at all times remember me and fight. With mind and intellect fixed on me, you shall surely come to me." 8.7. This verse beautifully combines devotion with action karma, the ideal balance the Gita teaches. Key themes of Chapter 8. 1. Remembrance at death. Final thoughts at death determine the soul's next journey. Hence, constant spiritual focus throughout life is essential. 2. Conscious dying. The advanced yogi prepares for death with awareness, breathing techniques, mantra repetition, Om, and meditation on God. 3. Imperishable Brahman. Krishna is the changeless, eternal principle that transcends both matter and time. 4. Paths after death. The soul may take different routes depending on its inner state, but devotion guarantees ultimate liberation. 5. Devotion as supreme path. Even above complex rituals or techniques, Krishna emphasizes wholehearted remembrance and surrender as the key to salvation. Conclusion. Chapter 8, Akshara Brahma Yoga, is a profound exploration of death, rebirth, and immortality. It offers deep metaphysical insights while giving practical spiritual instructions on how to live and die with awareness, devotion, and freedom. It answers existential questions about what lies beyond life and provides the reassuring promise that those who sincerely remember God will never be lost. In the Gita's flow, this chapter transitions beautifully into Chapter 9, where Krishna reveals even greater secrets of his inner nature and the power of pure devotion.